Hi, I'm April Rowden, and I'm going to help you build an egg basket. Sorry. We have our pieces cut out. We have two pieces for the handle. We have, this is the back piece that goes on to the basket itself. This is the side pieces of the basket. This goes, you see where I made a mistake? I accidentally cut through that. I'm going to put a piece of paper behind it. But you may want to make sure you engrave that, or not engrave it, but score it. And then this, and that'll go on top of that. So that's the layers on that. This is the little embellishments that go on to this. This is the egg basket itself that will set down on top of this. And those are those pieces. This will go on top of, and then this is the back side, and it would layer just like this. This would go on. Once that's glued together, then you'd layer on the rest of those. Same with this. The only thing I don't have cut yet are the side pieces that will go over this to hide all of our little glued on places. I don't have those cut yet because I want to get a precise measurement from the front of this to the back of this. And that way it'll cover even the sides. So that is what I'm going to do, and we'll work on that here shortly. Next is painting it. Right here is the handle, and I will glue these two together, and then I'm going to sand it so it's smooth, so it's comfortable for your hand to grip, and then I'll paint it. I've got my glue on here. I am trying to squeeze the excess glue out because I went crazy with it. So basically, I glued it, clamped it, scraped the glue out. I don't get too much glue. So we'll let that dry. I have no idea how this is going to be organized when I get this video together. Right now, I have the two pieces that layer up. And as you can see in these layers, let me scooch back a little bit. As you can see in these layers, I have a hole all the way through. This back piece, if you want a hole all the way through, that's fine. But it wasn't meant to have a hole all the way through. It was meant to just be a score, which it really didn't need a score, but it's meant to be a score, and then it would be a filled-in place in the back. So just, you do it however you do you. I'm going to get ready to paint these, and I don't know, I'm not going to get real fancy with this. This is a demo, and I'm just showing you how to put it together, and I'm going to paint these. That's all I got to say about that. So let's do it. Let me put my camera down, and you can, I know this is bad, but I'm not even going to get the char parts off. That's why I have black on my head, or I did have, and on my hands. It's because I haven't even taken the time to do that. So, sorry, not sorry. I'll probably just put this on high speed, just for fun.
There's a chicken in the yard so free. She's got a secret, just wait and see. She clucks around with a little strut. Her nest is hidden in the hazel hut. Yelling, no, what have you done? Laid golden treasures under the sun. Your eggs are shining like morning dew. Yelling, and we sing for you.
Oh, shoot. So this is the handle, and I should have had this done before I had this ready. But here I am. I'm ready to put this thing together, and I don't have the handle ready. Normally, I would take a Dremel tool, and I would Dremel this to be really nice and smooth and rounded. But for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to take some sandpaper real quick, take some alcohol ink, and with alcohol ink, and call it good, and we'll put this thing together. I'm going to put glue on this. Hopefully, this is the handle. Hopefully you were around for the two sides. But I'm not putting it on the end, and I'm not gonna put it there. I'm just gonna put it on each side there. Hold it to this side, and this is really tight. So be very careful. And it's gonna stick out because you're gonna put another support onto that to help hold it. And it might be best to hold this while it dries. It might be best to pull this up and just hold this part in. Come on, the end. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. And it might be best to do this and let it hold. I'm going to hold this for a little bit and let it get a little bit of a grip. I'll be back. Well, I put the front piece on to help hold this, and is holding it pretty firm. I'm going to move this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this ready to go on. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and get this, just kind of get a little bit here and a little bit there, and I might go ahead and put a little bit of glue on the side. I don't know that it's necessary. Whoops, that was a lot of bit. That was not what I had intentionally meant to do. So I'll just come in on top of there. It's getting dark. I hope not chickens that are gonna want to eat here shortly. All right, now I want that on this. It's gonna butt. All right. Well, I'm going to attempt to set this up on its side. Let's see if we can't get this turned up. We need to get right here. That should be plenty of glue on that. So now this is the fun part, is trying to get the handle in there. And come on, little handle, get in there. You want to. Oh my goodness sakes. I'm trying to do all this before the glue dries. This is, that handle is tight and I don't want to mess up my other thing. There we go. And then that has to slide into that and this into this. So it's kind of, this is, I should not have put all of my pretties on my frame yet. I got in too big of a hurry. Oh, I don't know why I did that. So there's that. I don't think I needed to put glue. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Where's my good tape? Good tape. A really good roll of tape. I don't know what kind of tape that is. Man, it is some good sticky tape. So now I'm going to do this. I want to make sure that's in there good. I want that to stick there really well. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Good tape right here. Oops, I think we just got out of our thing here. Come on now. I'm going to give this a little gluey right down that little right there. That does not look very gluey. There. Glued and tape it. I don't care if the tape sticks because I'm going to stick them. It's going to have cover-ups on it, so it's fine if it sticks. Let's see, is that one glued? That one looks like it could use a little more gluey. Get in there and be glued. Stick the good tape. Alright, so now we have the handle in, we have the front side, we have these sides, and this is probably the most difficult part of the whole thing, is getting that handle in there. Alright, we're going to see if we can finish this thing off. This is what we've got. It's all glued. Hopefully I didn't lose anything. My camera is full. The storage is full and it keeps shutting off on me. I spent the last few hours trying to clean it out and move videos over. So hopefully it'll work. So we have this. And what I want to do next is actually, let's go ahead and glue these ends on. Let's glue this. Let's start with this first. Let's go ahead and glue these two together. So you're going to have one without a slot. It's going to go onto the back of this. So my wood is a little warped, so I want to go ahead and glue these now. And that way I'll just hammer it on there and glue it. Otherwise I'll be fighting with 3 pieces of wood that are all warped at one time. So what happens when you get cheap wood? Let's see. Actually, thin wood is always warped, but this is really bad. So whoop. I don't want it to ooze out the sides. Screw that. Oh, I guess I could put this down here so you can see what I'm doing.
There's a chicken in the yard so free. She's got a secret, just wait and see. She clucks around with a little strut. Her nest is hidden in the hazel hut. Oh, what have you done? Laid golden treasures under the sun.
This right here, I guess you have figured it's what your eggs go in, and it's going to sit in the basket. And actually I need it to go this way because that's on top. This is going to, where's my tape? There's my tape. Gonna need tape on this one, I'll guarantee it. Let me move over a little bit because I have a drop off on this.
Your eggs are shining like morning dew. Melania, we sing for you. Flaps her wings, she dances wild. Her eggs are treasures, she's so beguiled. A crack, a peep, a tiny sound. New life is chirping all around. Melania, what have you done?
So we'll just let that do its thing there. and then we'll put it all together and it'll be done. All right, while that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna glue this on, and I'm gonna let you look at this a little better so you can see all the pieces that we have. We have all these little pieces that you cut out. They all go on this front, every one of them. So that's the front. It gives you a really cute little 3D effect. Put that on there. But what I want to do is I want to fill that with glue because I want that glued in there. And you notice we didn't put much glue attaching it to the basket. That's going to be a lot of glue, and that is going to probably ooze out. Let's see if this was a mistake or not. Be careful with that. You don't want to poke holes in it. And so I want to get this popped on there. I really can't even see where it is. All right, I'm trying to show you, but I've got to turn this away so I can see what I'm doing. All right, so now that's popped on. So now I'll just hold it. I might go get my other clamps just because of the warped wood. It's going on pretty good actually, but I'll go get my clamps. But isn't that cute? It's looking so cute. And we don't even have the little egg baskety thing in there yet. All right, well, I've got the other side all clamped up weird, so I don't know how much. Got the glue in there, stuck the glue in the hole, and I'm just gonna try to line this up and get that in there. That went much easier than the other one. And then, I wish I had more of these, probably. So now I just need to get these clamped on here. I'm going to get a precise measurement to being right. So 12.5 side to side. All right, I will cut out my pieces and be back. So here we are. We have the back on, we have the front on. Now we're gonna work on these sides. So what I did was I cut some little slits right there. So I shouldn't have, hopefully not have any issue. Oops, that one might be a little bit not long enough. Oh, no, it's not, because I had to have a little bit longer area on one side. So, not a problem. I'll just fix that. I'll be right back. So, not a problem. Nothing a little pair of scissors can't fix. Might need a little sanding, but hey, it worked out. It will go on. I'm going to glue this on. So basically, I just want to show you real quick. I will design this a little bit. This is a prototype, and I just want to show you how it's going to go together exact same way, only probably a little easier. You're not going to have these notches to deal with, so that'll be good. And it's just going to glue on there, just like that. And so that'll go on both sides. So you've got your little chicken wire, you have your sides, you have your front, and I'll glue these on, and I'll come back and I'll show you the whole finished thing with the egg basket. I've got that all ready to go. Glue might be a little bit, still a little bit damp, but let's get the basket. We've got this. I'm going to place this right in, and then you got to have a little room in here to be able to get it in and out. So there's plenty of room for it to get in and out, and it really doesn't slide, so it's fine. It's not going to go anywhere. Put your little eggs in there, and there you go, egg basket. Isn't that just the cutest thing ever? We are done with this video. And thanks for building this with me. I had a good time, and hopefully this helps you put this together easily. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see you next time. I've got a lot of videos I've got to get caught up on.